quite possibly some bad people. But one person that was assassinated was the son of Alaki, who was the real suspect in this whole deal. His son was 16 years old, and he was out in the backyard with his cousin barbecuing, and they kill him with a drone. And you wonder why, first, killing somebody in another country with a drone, it seems like they might get annoyed. What would we do if somebody did that to one of us? We'd be furious about that, and we'd all be together, and we would detest the notion. This is why it was rather strange when I suggested one time in a debate, why don't we use the golden rule when we write down and design our foreign policy? The reception to that wasn't quite as nice as what you've given, because I think before I got the sentence done, they were booing me. And I thought, wow, what's going on in this country? That's why we need more people like you, and our numbers are growing. That is true. So we do need a big house cleaning in Washington, because the Congress isn't doing much to restrain the executive branch or the judicial branch. The Congress passed a law, a National Defense Authorization Act. And they gave it to the President in December, so the President celebrated the new year by signing that bill. And of course what that does, it repeals posse comitatus. It says now that the military can arrest American citizens, which they should never be able to do in civil law. And they also say that you do not have to have charges, you don't have a trial, you don't even have an attorney, and you can be put away in a secret prison indefinitely. That's what's on the law on the books right now. So let's make sure that we work very hard and prevent this economic crisis that could come with a breakdown of a dollar. That would be chaotic. And people say, well, this is strange. This is scaremongering. But what did our government do during World War II? And not many people could say boo about it. We rounded up thousands of Japanese Americans and put them in a concentration camp. Just put them in camps for the duration of the war. I mean, it's been worse in other countries than that. I mean, there wasn't a systematic killing, but it was a systematic undermining, conditioning us to think that the government's all powerful under special circumstances. So that's why you never want these laws on the books. There will always be abuse, but for them to get the laws on the books, that gives them a lot of cover, and they think that there's no problems at all. So these are the kind of things that have to change. Now there was one part of that bill that was more egregious than got passed. The one part, and it said that if you were called into court and you were charged with something, and they gave you a trial, you had your attorney, you had a trial, and you were found innocent, they still could hold you indefinitely forever, even if you were found innocent in a court. But unfortunately, that was removed by a senator from Kentucky, and I was very